was straight trash.
We were fucking Four Locos, man. You still drink that shit?
Nah, I never did a Four Loko.
Fuck that, man. I did that shit, drink Four Locos and a fucking Red Bull at the same time. My heart was pounding, dude.
Damn.
I felt like an alien was gonna come out like fucking the movie Aliens.
Holy shit, because it's already like an energy drink in a way.
Yeah, I heard like some kids died. They're drinking like four or five of them.
Damn.
Like,
hey, shout out to those kids, man. You real ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. But it was cool, man. I'm happy, I'm doing your podcast, man, and you did mine a while back, man.
Yeah, that was cool as hell. Yeah, I did. If you guys haven't listened to that one too. MegaMan featuring Roger Lopez.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I came with all these good beers and everything. He came out to LB. It was dope, man.
I love going down to Long Beach, man.
Uh-huh.
They have a lot of cool events, man. I just never go down there on the blue line. That would be shitty,
Ghetto,
bro.
man.
I know,
a lot of fights, a lot of everything. If you pass by Willowbrook's.
Oh hell
man.
Yeah, this is a tip for anybody coming from another state or you just got to LA. So if you ever want to go from LA downtown or South Central to Long Beach, don't get out of the freeway until you literally get to Long Beach.
Yeah, because if not, you will get beat up.
Like, yeah, Long Beach is nice as hell, but like
Compton, good luck.
You pass by Compton and all that shit, yeah, it's a motherfucker.
Compton, but yeah, I just been really busy,
Okay.
Doing all these podcast episodes. I've been doing been traveling around doing podcasts, maybe sometimes 2 of them a day.
Damn, yeah, you're doing 2 today too, right?
Yeah, I'm doing yours today.
Yeah,
doing mine. But the reason why is that I'm gonna be taking 6 or 7 months off from traveling, but I still have like maybe 45. I want to say, no lie, about 42 episodes in my archive, in my library, and I'll be putting out 1 or maybe 2 or 3 a week, whatever, all the way until February, March, and I go back on the grind, because I'll be staying home and working, taking care of the baby with my girl while she gets her rest.
Congratulations, bro.
Thanks,
congratulations. MegaMan's having a baby soon, man.
Yeah, man, I'm just like stoked. It's game time, it's rush. I told my girl, it's like, look, next week is the last week and a half, so I'm going to be grinding, probably doing like 15, I'm no lie, about 18 episodes in one and a half week. So I'm going to be, my kids going back to school, working overnight, taking care. I'm driving, boom, 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 trying to get all that stuff. Then after that, taking a break. Mm-hmm. And I didn't let everyone know, I have a lot of beers at the house, but those are all for my lady. I have no beers for me, because after I take time off, MegaMan's gonna lose this hazy gut beer.
Oh,
I gotta lose this. I gotta lose all this shit like in a month. So I gotta start working out again.
Yeah, bro. Just I've been on the same boat, bro. I've been on I started drinking this year, bro. Like I stopped drinking for 3 years. Started drinking the 1st of January. Mm-hmm. And yeah, bro. I've also accumulated my fair share of beer belly.
Man, you're skinny, man. Let me do a switch.
I know.
Let me do a switch.
But like for me, like from what I'm used to, like I'm like huge right now. Like all these fucking 211s, Modelos, like man, they went straight to my dick.
It's a drink. It's a drinking at night because you're doing comedies and stuff. With mics, huh?
Shit, bro, I'm a savage, bro. Because I'm doing comedy, I drink all day, motherfucker. I'll invite the homie over. We'll start drinking like at 2 p.m. Start getting cracking. Mm-hmm. And then you keep drinking till the nighttime. But that's only because, like, I just started drinking again. So I'm like, man, this is cool as fuck. I'm just getting buzzed all the time. But, yeah, it's not good for my belly.
Yeah. I've been following you for a while because, man, I'm trying to get back to the comedy. I've just been busy. But there's, like, a new golden age of, like, Latinos like, in the comedy scene just blowing up in here. And knowing you're starting young and you're grinding.
Yeah,
I see that on your stories. You're here. You're doing this garage. You're always at fucking at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, always kicking it.
The last time I saw you, I saw you here and there, but I think the first time I saw you, but you were watching, I saw you at the Haha in the back.
Word.
Back in the day.
Damn.
I think it's when they had that was a NoHo Comedy Festival. Yeah, I think back in the day.
I remember I went because my homie OG Baby Jesse.
Yeah.
My godson, even though he's older than me, he was like, "Yo, man, I'm doing the spot." I'm like, "Bro, I'm gonna fucking go over." We shot like 2 sketches before they opened too. So
yeah.
Then the show started. I think that's when you saw me. Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw you. Then I saw you at the comedy show. Was always with George Perez and those guys I dig, and all those guys and stuff like that.
The whole GP Army, man. I appreciate George for bringing me on, because if it weren't for George, I wouldn't be on Felipe's. That's straight up. Because like a week after I did George's podcast, Felipe hit me up and said like, "Yo, man, would you like to do mine?"
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I'm like, if he didn't see like that post, like that George put, like, "Yo, man, we got a new Wolfpack member. We got like, you know, him on the podcast."
That's good that you did back to back. They did Felipe wanted you on the podcast. Then you did you were one of the co-hosts with Gabriel. That episode I was over here. Funny, man.
Hey.
I was laughing. That guy had that. He's funny, man.
He's really funny. He had a lot of good stories. I like that he grew up in SFV, Pacoima area. Pacoima.
Oh, a lot of people. Who lives out? What's the celebrity? Like, there's a lot of celebrities live out in Pacoima.
Oh yeah. He was talking about how Danny Trejo. He still sees him like outside his mom's house every so often.
Jacob Vargas.
Who's that fool?
That guy from he did the show with Gabriel on Netflix. He's on the Sons of Anarchy. He was one of the Mexican members of the Sons of Anarchy.
Ooh, he's in
Pacoima.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was on the episode with Felipe, like a lot of people are.
Oh shit, that's awesome, bro. Yeah.
It was badass.
Yeah, it's cool being a part of Felipe's because I got to meet Gabriel, man. Like, and it's cool because like one of my other homegirls, she actually took a road trip with Gabriel to SF for the Little People convention.
Ooh. Oh, I know. Is that one little girl you're talking about?
Yeah, Lila.
She's nice.
She's very
She's
nice.
Pretty.
Yeah.
That'd be a good matchup for them.
Oh, my homie's dating Lila. They're going out. They've been together for like over a year now.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's
that's
cool,
okay.
cool.
He'll find his, those Leos.
No, yeah, there's this other girl that's like a model, but she's shorter. She's like his height. I want to hook them up.
Trying to be Cupid over here, dude.
I know, but then I'm just being like that asshole that like, small friend, I got a small friend. You know, like tall friend, I got another tall friend. You know. Yeah, so it was cool, man. He was hilarious, bro.
That's
Gabriel.
badass, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm just like always tripping, like in here looking at this garage right now. We're in the hood. What's behind me right by Fruitfulness.
Yeah, bro, this is the hood of comedy, bro. Like if you do comedy in this garage, man, you a real motherfucker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You should do stand up, bro. If you don't want to do stand up.
Oh man.
We still got to go to a ska show, bro. Like a ska show by your area.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always times if whatchamacallit, there's a comedy show at the what Hooter always does. It's over downtown. Have a burlesque show.
Oh,
Long Beach,
Harvell's.
Harvell's.
Yeah, is it Harvell's? I think
See
so.
what's up. Let me know.
Yeah, I do want to do a show there. That'd be sweet
Yeah.
as fuck. Yeah, Sam Shibley has shows there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'll probably hop on one of his shows and then, invite you over.
Let me know and stuff. I know today, Tanya, I was supposed to go to the Ice House today for Martin the Hermosa Sunday.
Is he doing that this week?
Yes, it's today.
Holy shit.
I wanted to go, but I was like, no, Tanya Estrada, shouts to Tanya. She's like, you gonna come? I was like, dude, I can't. And she's like, come on, you can reschedule. It's like, not for my boy Roger, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
He did my podcast, and I fucking do yours. And that's what Tanya said. That's what I fucking love about you. You're so fucking dedicated. It's like, when I have a guest on or I'm going to do, I stay focused on the path, man. Mm-hmm. But, I felt bad because I came like 10 minutes late. I parked across the street. I was like walking.
I gave a pinpoint.
No, it's Apple's map. They give you wrong directions.
Honestly, that happened yesterday. I was at the Venice Beach with a bunch of homies for one of the homies' birthday. I give my homie on the way like directions and that shit. Like I put it like at the beach spot, like where we're at on the sand.
Yeah.
Like I pinpointed that location, and then he was like, "Bro, this should send me to Pasadena." But I didn't see that text until I turned my phone on like hours later. So he was like, "Yeah, bro, I can't."
Because when I looked at it, it would tell you the thing. It was take you to the street, but it wouldn't take you to the number. That's the thing.
Google, Apple Maps has been fucking up recently, man. I don't know what's up with their map system.
AI, babe. I was
on. I thought Martin wasn't gonna do the Mimosa show because he passed it on to George, but
no, I think in a way he did it because I think he had to do a comedy show or something at Baja. Or like he was gonna be out there vacation somewhere in Mexico with Tanya, so maybe that's why and stuff. But they want to try it out and see how it is. It's cool.
You love it, right?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it. I went over there. When you get there, you get for $15 you get like a food and you get nonstop mimosas.
Unlimited mimosas.
Unlimited to a certain time. So that's why I was drinking them, and those things get fucked up, dude.
I think it was like 11 to 12:30. Free mimosas.
No, the thing starts from 11:30. 12:30 is the show starts. In the middle of the show, they will say, "Hey, last call for mimosas," and before they start, everyone will just get whatever they can. There was times shouts to 364 special. He was over there. We were like, "Hey, can you get 2 mimosas?" We're chugging them, and we take another 2 glasses of the comedy show. So we're just killing it, man.
Yeah, and they're delicious, bro.
Yeah.
Delicious. And for them to hook it up like that, it's awesome. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I just, like I said, I just try to go to comedy shows here and there.
That one's really cool because I did the Mimosa show last Sunday.
Oh, with George and those guys?
Yeah.
Jack Jr., huh?
Yeah, Jack Jr.
He's
killed
funny.
It, bro. He fucking murdered.
He's,
bro.
I had him on my podcast. We were doing the episode and my baby mama fucking killed it. She's like, where the fuck you at? I was like, what the fuck? I'm doing a podcast, girl, with Jack Jr. Oh, my bad. And I was like, fuck, dude. It's like, what happened, baby mama? I said, yeah, man. You know, and all that. But he's Jack and those guys.
He's fucking dope as fuck, man. He's a haha royalty.
Fucking haha. I heard his comedy confessions. He's not helping with the parents anymore with haha. He wants to do his own thing now, you know, and stay focused on doing more comedy, traveling here and there.
Oh, he should, bro. Especially like he could always tell people on the road like, yo, you want to spot the haha?
Yeah.
He still got that pull, and then he's been doing a really good job.
Hey, you have an extra rollie by any chance?
Oh, paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got your paper.
No, a cigarette. That's what.
Oh, here, take this one, bro.
One?
You know, take this one, bro.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll just roll one, bro.
No, bro, take this one. It ain't no big deal. Yeah, we're recording a podcast right now, too.
Oh,
yeah.
Because I kind of like rolling it, you know, myself.
Oh, yeah.
If it's alright with you, bro.
No, bro, it's cool as fuck. Yeah, bro.
I'll take it,
Yeah.
dude.
You don't smoke them?
I already did smoke one earlier, dude.
Oh, I feel you.
Man, that's alright.
You're looking out, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even need that much, you know. It's just
Oh,
like,
no,
only
bro.
the-
Here,
just
bro.
the feeling, you know, like.
I feel you.
Thank you.
Yeah, where's that cigarette? Oh. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, how's it going, bro?
Yeah, man. Later, bro. So, yeah, man.
So, yeah, that Mimosa show is dope as fuck, man. They had, like, at least, like, 30 people at the Ice House last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then to know everybody was, like, having a good time, drinking, eating
Yeah.
well. And then everybody did well. Like, all the comedians on that show. Like,
That's
they
what's
killed
up,
it.
man.
Yeah. I followed George, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like, I was, like, thinking, like, damn, it's going to be hard, bro. This is George. He's a headliner. He's going to fucking make him roll.
Mhm.
His last bit was a bit that murdered, bro. Like, murder. It was about, like, you probably heard it before. It's about the birds.
Oh, yeah, the different kind of birds?
Yeah, different kind of ethnicities associated with birds.
Yeah. The only thing is with comedy and stuff, when you hear a lot of comedy, and if some of those comedians have podcasts and you know, I try not to go to a lot of comedy shows because if you already know the bit, to me, it wouldn't be funny. So that's why I have a little gap of not seeing everyone. So when I do go, it's more fresh and more material, new stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you guys with the comedy. It's a lot of writing to do. Come, you know, try to fix everything.
Yeah.
But I always want to come when it's like, okay, let's see what Roger got. You know,
Yeah, so fresh shit, yeah.
fresh shit. I always want to be fresh shit.
That's what a headliner strives
Mhm.
for, because like they go on the road, they do every city, and then the next year the plan is to do every city because you did well and you're
Yeah.
gonna grow in every city.
Mhm.
So like every headliner is like, man, but I gotta have new material,
Exactly.
because then you can't go to that same city after a year of them not seeing you, and then you do the same bits, and they're like,
Yeah.
they're funny, but they lost. Because with comedy, a lot like how I know what you're talking about. Because before I did comedy, I was a straight fan for like 2 years. Never thought I was gonna be a stand-up.
Fanboy, huh?
Super fanboy, bro. So I always knew like the element of surprise is very big in watching comedy.
Mhm.
Like if you already know the bit, it's still gonna be funny, but it's not gonna get you like to really really laugh like you did the first time, because like when you heard it the first time, like they said it in a way that your brain was literally like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Instead of like you already know it and you're like, I can't wait to hear it. You know?
Yeah. How did that become? So, were you like going to comedy shows, or were you listening to a lot of podcasts?
Both, man. My homie like 6 years ago almost put me onto the church.
Oh shit! The
Yes.
Church of What's Happening.
Yeah, I was listening to them like early on.
That
Early on.
guy. Greetings, motherfucker.
Greetings, cocksuckers.
He's the best. He's the best.
Yeah, he's my favorite. Like anytime I'm feeling like down, you know, I need like a pick me up.
Yeah.
All I need to do is just put on an episode. Like as long as I hear Joey and Lee's voice, like I'm like, today's a good day.
Yeah. I heard the episode with Felipe. They're clowning on Lee Sayed. There was a documentary on Netflix called Jack of All Trades. That baseball, this guy, he has a whole bunch of baseball cards. He find out baseball cards now, they're not even worth anything. They scam. They're like the biggest scam artists. Is like, you know, when we were like back in the 80s and 90s, I used to carry, like, I used to buy a whole bunch of baseball cards worth money.
Yeah.
It was an inside job, Beckett books and all that. Worth nothing.
That's crazy. There's a lot of people that made a lot, but there's a lot of us that have these cards that are worth
Nothing.
pennies now.
They're worth nothing no more. So yeah. So that's about it. Well, damn, man. Hot.
I know it's hot as fuck in this garage. It's hot as a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is DIY as it gets, bro. Like, we got. I told this on stage, and I told the MegaMan earlier. Like, this garage reminds me of where my uncles sleep in Mexico.
For real?
Like, literally, like if you go
With
to
no
the-
fan?
No, oh hell no! There we go. That's how far removed. That's how poor we are in Mexico. Like my family down there.
Yeah.
That bro, we got no fan, especially not no AC, bro. And then like literally like my uncle's room is this big, like this big.
It's like, man,
You
sleep-
know, yeah, this big. Yeah.
It's like sleeping in a fucking sauna.
Essentially, yeah, bro.
That's bad. That's like, hey, wait, fuck it, you gotta lose the weight somehow.
Hey, bro, yeah, heat shock proteins are being released right now. We're living longer right now.
Heat
Like,
shocks,
fuck-
man.
That's what Dr. Rhonda Patrick said on Joe Rogan Experience. Like, if you go in the sauna,
I gotta hear those episodes.
go to
with
the
her.
sauna, bro, because when you go in the sauna, you get so hot, your body gets like really heated up that it releases heat shock proteins, and these proteins literally like make inflammation go away in our body, makes our like joints better, our bones better, and it essentially makes us live longer.
Interesting.
Just by going into the sauna, all you like, not even working out in there, just literally just go in the sauna, bring your water, you lose like a lot of toxins, and then all those benefits from the heat shock protein.
I heard a lot of old people are moving to Palm Springs a lot because of the heat shocks. It
Yeah.
could be something where because it's so hot over there and they live more longer. I get it.
Definitely, yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, man.
It really works. Like if it's basically like always having those in Palm Springs. It's so hot. It's like always having the sauna around.
Yeah,
Just like right now, because we're fucking sweating up in this bitch.
it's okay. Fuck it, it's worth it. You gotta do what you gotta do on the podcast, man.
I know, bro. I've been recording here like in a few weeks, and I forgot how hot it gets in this motherfucker. Now it's summer, so.
Dude, I'm glad that you're starting the podcast again, man.
I know, I've been
You know?
lagging it. Yeah, but you know what's cool, man? I'll invite you on again. Like, this is awesome, right? But I also got a spot over at CSUN.
Uh-huh.
My university, I start school tomorrow, has like a creative media studio.
Oh yeah, you
So-
were doing over there too.
Yeah, those are fucking sick. You got like, the headphones, the microphone, like it was fucking amazing.
And what college is this?
CSUN, Cal State University, Northridge.
Okay, I know there's a girl who graduated there, Jessica Rosales. She does the
Hey.
hosting for the Dodgers and stuff and Yahoo Sports podcast.
Holy shit!
Yeah, she went over there. Yeah,
Congratulations.
and Aaron Bender, I think he's a teacher at Cal State Northridge.
Really?
He has a podcast called The Newsbender.
Really? I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, The
definitely.
Newsbender. He's a teacher over there at Cal State Northridge.
I'm gonna have to collab with that fool.
He has his podcast is super good.
What's he
and,
talking about?
everything. He has like Beto Duran on. He had like Gustavo's. He used to be the writer for OC Weekly for Ask a Mexican.
Holy shit!
Yeah, a lot of people and stuff like that. Very interesting people he has on. Gets into details. His podcast about maybe about 45 to 50 minutes.
Hey, that's
But
awesome.
it seems like it's like an hour or two. But
Yeah.
it's inside debt.
Oh yeah.
I like that stuff.
That's awesome, bro.
It's not bad, but yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
have to check- Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to invite you over to that studio. It's nice
Fuck
as
it,
fuck.
man.
Yeah.
Hope there's no fucking earthquake.
Oh, bro, I had a teacher that was in the library, 4th floor, during that earthquake.
No way.
Yeah, bro, like everybody was running out of the library, and he just looked over to the librarian, and then both of them had made that conclusion, like, if it's gonna fall, it's gonna fall.
We're gonna die. Fuck it.
Yes, and then also it didn't help that this fool was like 6'2", 400 pounds. I
Fuck.
had the fattest fucking Spanish teacher ever, bro. Ever.
Fuck.
6'2", 400 pounds. He's a fucking...
That's
So
just.
he had no choice, really. Like, it's not like he was gonna run down. Like, he
Uh-huh.
literally was like, if it collapses,
Fuck
my
is
fat
gonna
ass,
flat.
yeah, his fat ass is gonna be too tired.
Was he
to
like
run
big
down.
like that one guy from that movie Evolution? That big old dude with the aliens? Remember that? What's that one with the Stifler and that guy from X Files and that black guy from Mads? The evolution, that thing, where if something creates, it keeps on adding, and to kill the alien, they had to put a whole bunch of Head and Shoulder shampoo.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, you haven't seen that movie?
No.
Oh, it's
no.
Evolution. Oh, you'll fucking love it.
Yeah, that sounds funny as fuck.
That the big dude, he was in that show Boy Meets World. Remember the Titans? That big center.
Yeah.
So was he big like that?
He was bigger than that, bro. He was fucking huge, bro. Like, when he sat down, like, man, he had, like, hasta aquí, like, hasta gordes. Like,
Fuck,
in Spanish, that means, like, gordo, you know, like, he was
Extra
huge.
large gordo.
Yeah, but he survived the earthquake, bro, so don't worry anything about it.
That's badass, man.
I hope the oranges are still out, even though they're probably not. But maybe they're about to come out. When do oranges start springing? Hey, shout out to Victor Martinez. Hell yeah. Fucking doing laundry. That's what's up, bro. He brought that's how you know Victor's a real one, bro. You know those little carts that you push inside the laundry?
Yeah.
He literally he's bringing that shit over to his crib.
He got like he put it shit under it because you know they had that long steep.
Yeah.
And legally you can't take that shit out. He's like, fuck this. We're in South Central. We're in the fucking hood. Fuck it.
For real, bro. This is a hood as a kid.
You gotta make your son happy, man. You gotta do whatever to make him like shut the fuck up.
That's true, bro. That's true.
But it was awesome, man. It was pretty good.
I gotta check out that movie. Definitely. I wanted to talk about
what's up?
So I've been swaying away conspiracy theories since around March.
Oh, here we go. Love it.
Cause I took a lot of acid in March, and then it kind of tripped me out because I had all these conspiracies in my head.
Tell me, I love it.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna stop with the conspiracies for these few months, and then now it's August, so now it's time to ramp it back up.
Let's do it.
So one conspiracy I want to talk about. So, have you heard anything about like cloning in general?
Cloning. I mean, if you hear that Elon Musk, like they say something about if we fucking die, you can still use the brain and you can still reprogram, go straight to the computer to make another clone or something like that, so we can still live on with our brain still into another clone or something like that. Yeah. It's trippy. I mean, it'd be nice to have some clones. I mean, 10 MegaMans, one taking care of my lady, one's fucking my lady, one's taking care of the kids, one's doing the podcast, one's working. I could just relax all day and do nothing. I mean, that'd be kind of fucking nice.
Nah, that'd be terrible, bro. Let's live life. What else would you want to do, bro? You listed great things to do.
Yeah. You know, sometimes in a way, if I'm just too busy, man, I don't know. True. But if it's cloning, it's scary.
Yeah, bro. Like, think about like, hey, what's up? How you doing, homie?
Yeah, man. What's up with you, bro?
It's good, man. Just over here recording the podcast. It's my homie, MegaMan right here.
MegaMan, mucho gusto, mi Christian.
What's up, man? Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Have a good. I'll see you around, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that dude's cool as fuck, bro. Like during Garage Night, like he runs this alley, bro. Like this is like if anybody out here is trapping, selling drugs, or like fucking tagging. He's like, nah, bro, this is this gang, and I trap out of here.
Shit.
So I don't want to see any of you motherfuckers cut into my business. And then anybody starts wilding out, he'll be like, hey, what's good? Nah, they're cool. Like, if there's another cholo that's like that part of his gang,
yeah,
like they'll roll by, and then if he's here, they'll be like, oh, nah, they're cool, man.
That's how it is. You got it all set over here, dude.
Yeah, bro. So, like, hey, man, this is a real ass, garage, bro.
You got no permits. Like, you can't do permits to comedy. Like, hey, we got the hood.
Yeah. There's no such thing as permits in the hood.
No such thing.
So, you know Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
You know how like when they would like get disintegrated and then they would get put together like at the like somewhere else, Like I was talking to the homie, and that's kind of like cloning in a way, because technically once you get disintegrated, like you die, right? And then they put you back together, but that's not really you if you think about it. And my homie was like, maybe they don't even tell them in Star Trek that like that's your clone. Like you just keep getting cloned. You keep dying and getting cloned like every time you teleport.
It's almost like that movie Star Wars, like that guy who was clone and Jago or something like that, and he was a clone. He had made like 1 million armies of clones of him.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Yeah,
that bounty hunter,
Jango Fett, because they made the clone out of Boba Fett.
Yeah, like I think it was like for the bounty hunter.
Yeah,
on that guy, something, but
that's
I don't
exactly
know.
it. Yeah.
It's something, but who knows?
It would be his essence, but like not really him.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about cloning that I've been like thinking about. Is like I've also like I did research, and there's like a monk. They clone monkeys, bro. There's like a photo on like a bunch of scientists reviews that like there's legit these monkeys that they're like brothers. They were both cloned. Like they ain't come out the womb or nothing. They literally were just cloned to be monkeys. And I think like they look like they're aged. Like they look like they're 70. Like these monkeys look old already. Like they don't look like a cute baby, like freshborn monkey. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we're not at the technology, or they're not showing us that they can do it like fully on, but they're like definitely doing it.
I don't know if this is true, but the cloning which you're talking about, that they're finding all these prehistoric animals from Siberia, like the was it the one with the elephant, the woolly mammoth?
Yeah,
they found a lot of DNA and all that stuff, and now that the ice is melting because of climate change, you find all this. You see, they have the DNA, it's still fresh still. They can maybe make a clone of that right there.
Woolly mammoth.
But that's kind of scary. Or any other prehistoric like dinosaurs or whatever.
Yeah, like a saber-tooth tiger.
Oh my, fuck that. Or like I think it was the short-faced bear or something I saw, but it was like the most vicious bear of the whole world. And it was over here somewhere in LA, right here at Bear Brea.
Holy shit! And they're like, "Yo, let's bring this one back."
Small-faced bear or something like that. It was crazy. They're huge.
Bro, I'm in favor of bringing like these clone like prehistoric animals back to life. Only if we like put a GoPro at the top of their head, make that shit stream live to a TV channel, and then let them loose in the Amazon.
Yeah, listen to that. Anything, but I don't know about T-Rex. I heard that was vicious, or those ones. I think that's scary. If they did a clone of a megalodon, fuck that.
What's a megalodon?
That's like the prehistoric great white shark.
Oh shit!
It's like I'm so fascinated with that shark because that was one of the vicious dinosaur sharks of all time. If you look at it, it's like 100 times bigger, like a great white shark. It's like that, but they stink. But they're finding they said there's sightings of megalodons here and in the Baja and everything, the Pacific, because where it's at, I think it's in the deep downside in the middle of the Mariana Islands. That's where the deepest deck core is because that's where the comet hit. When all that shit happened. So that megalodon is always floating around and stuff. Looking on YouTube, they have pictures like South Africa and stuff. They found a baby megalodon shark in Australia, and you can tell by the fins and all that stuff. There's a lot of weird. That's a scary thing, man.
Yeah, if they bring it'd be dope though, seeing a T-Rex go in the water and fighting a megalodon.
Yeah, but I think in a way, the megalodon got killed about years ago because of the weather change. It only goes into the warm water, not into the cold water and stuff. And all these prehistoric dinosaurs are just killing the thing left and right and all that stuff.
Holy shit!
They only discovered 15% of the ocean.
Damn, yeah, there's a lot more to be discovered of the ocean. So
a lot of crazy stuff, man.
I mean, I'm totally down with that, but we gotta control it like a zoo. Like, if we're gonna have like prehistoric cloned animals, like it'd be dope. We can pay like $20 and then see them behind a glass wall.
Imagine having a fucking dinosaur they make for military issues, and you can't fucking kill it. It's protected by certain kind of shells or this. Ooh, that's scary, man.
That's gonna be crazy because then Japan's gonna have the robots, and then we're gonna have the armed T-Rexes.
Japan is crazy right now, man. I heard they make like a little brothel over here in LA with like what's it, those robot, those girls, the hookers?
Yeah, no way.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Holy shit, bro. That's the future. 2019, fucking humans pimping out robots.
Yeah. The same thing. It touched like a girl, like all that stuff. And I think they showed, who had it on Joe Rogan's podcast? Whitney Cummings.
Whitney Cummings made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. People were like, that shit sold out. Or like people were trying to buy it.
It's
like
fucking weird. Fucking weird.
That's
I don't know about that.
Weird. No, that's super fucking weird. You have like thousands of dudes fucking your face. You're prosthetic, looking like.
Yeah, man. But that's crazy. Just so much stuff going on in society. All that, man, is just, man, dude, it's hard to feed off a lot, but you just gotta learn as much as you can. You gotta have an open mind, dude.
You gotta have an open mind, and then as someone who went like too deep into the conspiracy theories and all that, I will say just keep an open mind so you can learn about everything, but also like make sure to like keep your focus on too, because you can get like distracted with all the conspiracies.
Oh yeah, what's coming up next month? The million people are gonna go to Area 51 and start and just go overthrow it.
Oh, bro, they ain't doing shit, bro.
I want to see that.
Man, I want to see that too, but literally, man, they're gonna get there, and then the people are gonna come out from Area 51 with like assault rifles, and they're gonna be like, "You can try, but once you pass this little sign, it's like legal for us to like,
It's I don't know. Yeah, do you believe like there's stuff that if they let's say the people there's over 2 or 5 million people in the desert and they go, there's so much stuff that they have to go through the military, Air Force. The bunkers, they can't, there's no way.
Yeah, what do they think? They're going to be allowed to, like, as all the soldiers are, like, coming out of their, like, little tents, they're going to be like, oh, yo, have a good day, go see what we can't see. Because not even the soldiers there are able to see, like, the real shit, like it.
But what happens if they did break in a guy and there was nothing in there? They moved them out.
That's probably what happened, bro. It's been, like, a whole month and a half since they announced the 51 raid. So, like, by then, they already put, like, all the aliens in the basement. Or they moved it. There's I think there's like a bunch of different areas in Arizona. Like there's Area 51. Supposedly there's like Area 48 or some shit. It's like a mile long tunnel that Sam Tripoli was saying like go check out if you are really like gonna go to Area 51.
Did you hear that episode with Joe Rogan with Bob Lazar?
No, what happened?
He worked at Area 51.
Isn't that the one with the ex-Navy SEAL?
I think so when they did that documentary. But he was on the Joe Rogan. He's like, yeah, I want to have him on, Bob Lazar, talk about all this stuff. He said that he was an expendable scientist. Like, what do you mean by that? because they would let scientists test out this thing, but every time they would they would get fucking killed by the power of this thing, whatever they found. And they said they found like aliens and stuff buried back in the day in the desert or in the Amazons and stuff like that. So there was like aliens back then, stuff like that. They're just covering it up.
Sam Tripoli has a story similar. Like his dad was a Chicago like engineer, like electrician, mathematician, like all that mathematician.
Yeah.
They hired him to work like underground in Chicago or some shit. And then he says that like he saw an alien, like Sam Tripoli's friend's dad saw an alien down there. And like for like every few years, like after he would like he saw the alien every few years after he would travel and shit. Every so often, like at the airport, they would take him to like that special room, and then supposedly like Men in Black kind of characters came in, and then they were like, yo, so what do you know? And then he was like, I don't know nothing. I don't want to know nothing. I didn't hear nothing. And then they would be like, they would grill him 2 hours like at a bunch of these airports because you travel a lot. And he'd always just be like, no, I don't know nothing. They would always just keep tabs on this fool, like making sure he never like tells us so. Like, you tell anybody?
Mm-hmm. The same thing what happened with Joey Coco Diaz. It was on Joe Rogan. He was saying you see a lot of alien sightings in New Jersey and Staten Island, all that stuff. So it's like a lot of weird stuff going on too.
I believe it, bro. In any major city, you're gonna have like many people outside. So like that's more like everybody's eyes like a lens. So like there's a lot of people that have captured shit in their camera roll, but then they really can't get it out through USB to show the rest of us.
Interesting.
Right? It's gonna happen one day where we can look at something and I'll be like, yo, MegaMan, check this out, and then I'll project it on like this wall right here. But until then, we're just gonna have to take word of mouth of like these people that see aliens,
Fuck, man, that's some crazy shit, man.
It's some super crazy shit.
Fuck. I love conspiracy. They go here all fucking day. There's a lot of stuff. Did you hear about this guy? Uh-huh. He was over there in Las Vegas. He was walking in the desert. He found some caves, kind of by Area 51 or about that. Uh-huh. And we went to the tunnel. He says he found some kind of magnetic power or something. It was and he fucking died and never came back to the tunnel. People left his camera, left everything. It was a mystery, and people are trying to find this tunnel where it's at. So I think they unlocked. I think it's the Area 51 forgot to lock it off or something. Uh-huh. So people try to find it. It's like right on the border of Area 51 somewhere. So it's I talked about to Xavier XG on Tim Foils. He see if this is true or not. Uh-huh. And I told him, I was like, yeah, that's a little urban legend, but it's something. There's something like, I don't know, man. There's
some alien spacecraft.
Yeah.
Something like deep in those bunkers or something. There's been like a lot of reports, man. I mean, like where they have that expression where there's fire, where there's smoke, there's fire. So like they're not saying like there's not all these people that believe that. There's a bunch of people that believe that it's real, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that all of them are true, but for the majority, if there's smoke, there's fire.
Anything, man.
So there's got to be like some sort of like alien technology or some shit, man.
Anything.
Yo, what do you think about like how Gucci Mane, the rapper?
Yeah.
So check this out, bro. So supposedly like he came out of jail, right? This last time or the last? I mean, he's been in and out, but one of the times in the last few years he came out of jail, and like a lot of his tattoos were removed. Mm-hmm. Like he had a tattoo.
Did he still had that tattoo of that cake, or was that?
It was a snow. It was like an ice cream.
He took that off, right?
Yeah, it said "Burr" on the. Yeah, so
he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight in jail. Yeah. So people are saying that he might be a clone.
I don't know.
Gucci Mane being a clone, because like supposedly when they clone you, sometimes they don't get the tattoo all the way right.
Interesting.
Yeah, or sometimes it's their like it's under their discretion whether they want to put that Burr tattoo, the ice cream cone back on his face.
Yeah, it was pretty deep. That tattoo is deep, man.
Yeah, bro, you can see like how much the artist went into that tattoo, because like that his skin looked like it was like welded. You know how like when you weld something?
I can kind of see it now because I know his face a little dark, but you don't see that picture of it no more.
No, bro, like they completely erased that whole tattoo.
Because I saw it when I saw him. He was doing the with Charlie May. He was on the Breakfast Club. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, no. Supposedly, if he's a clone, like they would. A
lot of weird stuff. Illuminati, baby.
Illuminati. Like, I was talking to the Lyft driver on my way here about the Illuminati. Mm-hmm. I was like, what do you think about the Illuminati?
On Friday, it's a coincidence. Some guy from Texas DM me, follow me and stuff. Hey, MegaMan. I don't know if I have the Instagram message, but he's like talking about, ask a lot of questions. Like, hey, man, and he's, I don't know if he's from Dallas or somewhere in Texas. Like, would you ever want to? He's like, I'm gonna ask you a question. Just don't get offended or anything. You ever want to be in the Illuminati? You ever heard of Illuminati? Saw his pictures, like all the rituals Illuminati does. I was like, oh shit, you know. I didn't respond. It's like, I'm sorry if I told you, you know. We're just looking for some new members.
Nah, he's a troll, bro.
Yeah,
troll.
Because you can tell by his pictures too. He had a lot of pictures. His Instagram looked pretty badass. Yeah, but the Illuminati stuff, the rituals, is almost like the chain, the sword. Like all that, it's like, come on, man. It's like for rich people.
It's for super rich people. That's what the Illuminati is. It's just like rich people coming together to conspire to.
Why would they want fucking MegaMan, dude?
Why would they want Roger Lopez? I barely got any money, so like literally, they're looking for people that have like, not like if you have $1 million to the Illuminati, you're broke. That's how crazy it is with their organization.
Or they're just looking to sacrifice someone.
Yeah, bro, we got MegaMan as a sacrifice. Like, that's the craziest shit. Thank you, bro. Hey, Victor Martinez up in this bitch. Victor Martinez, anything you want to plug, bro?
Oh, yeah. All right. So, next Sunday, I'm going to be doing a speakeasy mic in the middle of the woods.
In the middle of the woods?
Everybody's invited. We're going out to a log cabin about 40 miles northeast of here. And it's just going to be an open mic in the middle of the woods.
Hell yeah.
Who's going to go?
It's basically going to be a garage mic, but in a fucking log cabin.
Who's already signed up to go? Because they're saying like an open mic. Because I know.
Like, I mean, whoever's willing to fucking go out there. I gotta find a ride out there.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I don't have a car, so but
hey, man.
Believe you and me, I'm down as fuck.
All right, I'm gonna rent a car.
Yo, next week, people, if you guys want, we're gonna garage mic. Victor Martinez is hosting.
Garage mic.
Speak easy garage mic. If you got any like hardcore drugs, this is the place to bring them. I'm not saying bring heroin, but you know I'll put a lid on this joint.
We're gonna be out in the woods, so I think we should do mushrooms.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I haven't tripped on mushrooms in a minute, bro.
Hope there's no blackberries.
You know, it's a very earthy vibe.
If anything, we'll give the blackberry a mushroom. Just start tripping out, become yogi.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude. Yeah, we're talking about cloning, bro.
Kill toning?
Cloning.
Kill toning?
Oh, cloning like that.
Oh, cloning. That shit's real. Come on, Papa.
That shit is real, bro. Victor has this theory that like when 21 Savage came out, like when he was in jail, he was being cloned.
That's fucking crazy, dude. That's some fucking crazy, man. Dude, but I've been so, like, with the podcast, man, everyone, I just wanted to say this, because a lot of people were just telling me, is your podcast about, like, fucking, you know, like, beers? And it's like, no, man, it's not about, it's beers, but I like to get anyone on. Mm-hmm. Like, comedians, inspiration people, people with stories, food critics, you know, disc jockeys, just anyone, man. And that's why people, that's one of the reasons why I changed my picture, because thinking like, well, I don't want to do this podcast. All you do is talk about beers, but I'm more than that. You know?
Oh, I get you.
So that's why shouts to Martin Rizzo. He did the podcast picture.
Hey, shouts out Martin Rizzo.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to reamp everything, and there was a lot of time. There was people in the beginning who were making fun of me. It's like, oh, look at MegaMan. He's doing a podcast on his fucking phone and his mic. So yeah, but that podcast on my phone and my mic is probably bringing more heavy hitters than your ass.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
You know?
Like I remember when, like many months ago when I did your podcast, bro. It was an honor to do it, bro.
Yeah.
MegaMan was, by then, MegaMan was already making money by podcasting. Like, there's a lot of people that like do like 100 episodes, haven't made a dime. MegaMan's made actual fucking bread from podcasting.
It's hard, but you have to find sponsors. But when I was to go back in the beginning this year, I had to delete almost close to 3,000 people, and I started the podcast a couple months ago, the page. So I want to do everything organically to get the right people, the right connections, sponsors, and all that. Because I was getting turned down with sponsors left and right. And he says, well, how come you don't want to sponsor me? Because you're too much of a zebra. You're too much of a maverick. You're just everywhere. You can't stay in one path.
What the fuck?
They don't.
Fuck. Let me. Advertisement companies don't know shit.
Yeah,
bro.
they want me to say this, don't say that. They want me to be filtered. I was like, no, MegaMan is very unfiltered.
Yeah, so
You know?
is this podcast, bro. We talk about fucking
Yeah.
aliens, clones,
Anything,
fucking,
dude.
Yeah, it doesn't. We're at the fucking Food for Less alley in
Yeah.
the garage.
So a lot of those people, I just don't follow them and stuff. And I met a lot of new followers from the craft beer, from comedy and all that stuff or whatsoever. And that's just what I'm doing. Just want to take one episode, one at a time. I'm getting to 100, and people are telling me, who are you going to have for 99, 100, and 101?
What?
And it's like, well, I don't know. I mean, Martin Moreno, see what's up with the 100.
Hey.
Alpha Robles, what's up?
That'd be great.
Side Dick Eddie, what the fuck, man? Stop hating on me. Just get you on the podcast. Let's kiss and make up. Kiss and make up.
What's up with that Side Dick Eddie beef?
I don't know. I think it happened, man. Back in the day, MegaMan was going on some raps. I was trying to be in the Side Dick army and shit.
Wait, you were going through some raps?
Rants.
Oh, you're going through some rants.
And I just got.
What were you saying, bro? What were you saying?
No rants, like just doing what MegaMan does, going to people's DMs, girls, and this. Whatever.
Oh yeah, you were getting roasted for that,
Yeah.
bro. Because they'd invite like some hot chick on the GPS, and then you'd be in the DMs like,
that was like that.
It,
but some of them, like I would like whatever, but a lot of the times, like it would just be cool. But some of the girls would kind of like, I don't know how it set me up. We're like, oh, look what MegaMan wrote, and you know those trolls be like going back and forth, like being a little snitch or a tattletale. It's like, dude, what the fuck, man? So you know the whole thing with whole fucking like, oh fuck MegaMan and this whatever, stay in your lane. You're just a fucking fanboy and this. It's like
what?
It's like whatever, dude. This doesn't. It's like I don't like back then. I was bothered, but now when people joke with me, it's like, dude, I don't even have time to clown you. I'm over here doing my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, to me, if people want to make fun of me or talk shit, it's okay, because you know what you're doing. You're building my podcast and you're building my numbers.
Yeah, that's exactly true, bro.
Yeah.
Well, haters make fucking great viewers.
Yeah, I have a person who I don't know. He always talks shit every time on my episode. Man, I don't like your episode. Hey, fuck this, fuck that. And I always tell him, "Why? Thank you. You're listening to my episode. You're just boosting my numbers." It's like that. You just have to make a negative into a positive. Yeah. And to me, I'm just, like I said, I'm too fucking busy. I don't care. Yeah. The only thing I give a fuck about is my podcast, the people who I have on my podcast, my family, my kids, and my girl, my baby, and my work. That's it.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. You gotta keep what's close to the vest, close to the vest.
Yeah. So Side Dig Eddie, I don't know, man. Just
yeah. What's up with that beef, though, man? You gotta like squash it, man. Like,
I don't know, man. He unfollows me. I unfollow him. He blocks me. I block him. I don't give a fuck.
So right now you guys are blocked.
I don't know. I blocked his ass, man. He talks so much shit. He goes because he goes on rants, talk shit. Because maybe he's using me for his like your mama this,
bro,
your mama that.
This breaks my heart because the reason I know about MegaMan is through GPS and all them like dropping your name constantly, like. I've been a fan since like day one for the podcast for George Bear, so like I know like you were like one of the first like names that were dropping constantly during the
I don't hate them. It's just like whatever. It's just like maybe right now maybe just don't want to deal like with stuff like that. I have too much things going on, but I don't hate them. I mean, they can hate on me, but if it doesn't matter, I have no beef with them.
You just gotta come kick it, bro. You know.
Yeah, I was there at the chilling with the homies. Remember you're doing the light. Remember it was on a Saturday. Martin Moreno. Martin Moreno. Daisy comedy.
Oh, that was the second one.
There's a second one. I was there. So support here.
You did. You were there.
Yeah, I was there.
You said what's up.
Yeah. I said, what's up? Like, oh, what's up? I think you're fucking high as fuck.
Yeah.
But you did a good show.
Yeah.
There's 3 types of speeds on the fan.
Fan speed 3.
I love that. That's why I think you did it here when you talked about it. Yeah. I was laughing. My girl saw that on YouTube. We're laughing. The 3 types of fans. I could relate to that shit. That shit was funny. But with all them, it's like it's nothing but love. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, everyone. When I said the podcast, it was all love and everything. But I think in a way, I can't be. I love them and all, but I can't be affiliated how they are. I want my podcast to be different. The reason why I always say this to explain myself is that I don't like it when people tell me, oh, you're getting help from Martin or George and them to help you on your podcast. Like, no, I don't need their help. I'm doing it. The reason why is because I want all of you guys to know, like, man, look at MegaMan. He's grinding, traveling and stuff. And back then, I wasn't getting paid for this shit. But I'm doing it organic. I'm doing it. But on the podcast and everything, I'm doing it real, but not fakeness.
Mm-hmm.
Like how I am off, not doing the podcast, how we are after. I'm me for me.
Yeah, bro. To go back to what that hater said, like that's another thing. Like he's just talking bullshit. Cause like what people don't understand is that you're getting help. Like nobody gets help because just because, right? They get help because they're in the scene and they're loved by that person.
Mm-hmm.
So for that dude to be like, "Oh, you're getting help from so and so," is like, yeah, thank God, it's a blessing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you did get it,
Yeah.
So it's a fucking blessing because like these guys are like established dudes that can only help like on the way up, right? And that was just a hater ass motherfucker saying that like, "Oh man, he can't do it by himself." But at the end of the day, like it's awesome because you have the connects and then you've shown to like be able to do it yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what you really need to really like rock and roll.
It's hard because no one taught me how to do a podcast, and there was a lot of times I wanted to quit the podcast. Like I give up because Martin Rizzo showed me how to do the podcast from Anchor. So it took me 2 days. Like I give up, and that's when I put the episode up on accident as an intro, episode 1, and the next day, remember George Perez says, "Shouts to MegaMan. Follow him on the MegaMan's podcast. He's fucking doing it," and that's when. All the pressure came in. What am I going to do? What am I going to talk about? So every episode, I had to go back and hear it and say what I did wrong and make it better and better and better.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I have a stuttering problem.
We can't tell on this podcast.
Yeah, but I have a stuttering problem, so I go to school.
I don't think you do, bro, because I grew up with a homie that had a stuttering problem.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with this fool. His name was George Martinez, bro. I love him so much, bro. He was like, "Hey, Roger, what do you want to do?" Like, I could do it so well because I grew up with this motherfucker and I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Right? You're nowhere near that, bro.
Yeah, I've been going to school. You might hear it once in a while on the podcast. If I go like this, like I'm stopping myself from stuttering from once in a while and stuff. So that's what makes it really hard to do the podcast.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. You can't even tell, bro. So like, it's like, I mean, you can because it's you, but like, if someone talking to you and someone that's on the podcast with you and talk to you like all these other spots, like you know, like you see what I'm doing. That's more of a stutter, but that's not even like a stutter. No. It's a stutter, but it's like. It's not. There's levels to this shit, and that doesn't matter when you get to the level. So you're like.
I feel like doing the podcast, like you say, there's levels. There's levels to podcasts.
Oh hell yeah! JRE's number 1.
Yeah.
Adam Carolla number 1. Then you got like Felipe, Joey,
George.
Your Mom's House. You got George. He only just started like.
Kate Quigley.
Nah, she's like 2 runs down. Then you got. But I'm saying this as somebody that's at the bottom that's categorizing this from like me looking down from up, you know. Like at their level, there is a little different. But like from me seeing up, like I could definitely tell George is like on his way. Like he started where I started, right? Like just first episode, whatever. But now he's already like on the 3rd tier, almost on the 2nd tier. Only on his way up to like a bigger tier.
That's what I want to do. Where I want my podcast to get big, you know, but do it organically and build your followers. So at the same time, I'm doing the podcast, I'm doing the editing, I'm getting the guests, I'm writing the materials, what I'm going to talk about, getting their stories told, going on social media, traveling, trying to sponsors and still make time for my kids and my girl. That's a fucking grind. And I don't cry about that shit either.
Nah, bro, I have my homies in Goon Squad. Like 3 of them have kids, bro.
Yeah.
Man, like it's hard to. I love seeing them grow. Like I love seeing all my homies grow, but it fucking like it hinders like the growth. So I noticed like that they also have to do extra hustle for the growth. So they still growing like a lot. It just like I just noticed how much more work they have to put in because of their family situation. They have to put bread on the table. They have to put a overhead like a roof over the your whole family.
It's hard because there was a time I took three weeks off. I think it was somewhere in May or June. I was backed up like 135 guests. They wanted to be on the podcast every fucking day. 135. There was a lot of people who wanted to have on, like E-Zone. I was supposed to have him on my podcast, and there was some family stuff he had to take care of.
Shout out to E-Zone, bro. We're about to fucking take care of some fucking writing shit.
Hell yeah.
And, like, we're about to come up with some really good shit. He's going to Canada soon.
Oh,
with,
shit.
Jason Ross is gonna do his first stand-up.
Jason? Oh, he's on?
Yeah.
He's doing stand-up?
Yeah, he's gonna start doing
no
stand-up.
fucking way.
Bro, he's funny too, bro. He has anybody to me that's like a speaker already. Like he has this dope ass show like High and Hungry. He has this dope ass show on the B Road Network, fucking Smoking with E-Zone.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do that kind of work, like facilitating to like a comedian is like. It's just like the next step.
He's the man.
Yeah.
I heard his episode he did with Yo Yo Podcast, and also, I liked his lives. Does he? How many Instagram? Because he has 2 or 3 Instagrams.
No, he's on the firm has like 50,000 followers.
No. I meant like he has 3 Instagram pages, or
then,
I don't know.
And then he has like another one that's like just his smoke. We don't smoke the same.
So I don't know which one he's more focused on. I don't know. And stuff, because I saw the old one.
No, he's focused on all of them. That like E-Zone is a grinder, bro. Like
that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, he's a stoner, like professional. Like he's a fucking legit connoisseur for marijuana, like cannabis. Very connoisseur cannabis. Fucking. I
always feel with people,
and he takes care of business.
Oh fuck yeah! I always feel with people who have a chip over their shoulder, or maybe people didn't believe him. It makes those people are more hungry.
Yeah, bro. That's how
hungry. Like I see how you're doing comedy. You're fucking grinding. You're going through all these mics and everything. Like I can tell you're hungry, and I can tell like, man, I can see Roger in a couple years. He's gonna get fucking big.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, maybe one day you get a fucking Netflix.
It's in the works, bro.
Telling you, man.
It's a journey to get there, to get the HBO, to get the. I want to sell Madison Square out, bro. Like you get free tickets, bro.
Were you ever a headline?
Yeah, bro. Like. Fucking, this is crazy. This was like, I was too early to the headline. This is like 2 years ago.
Oh,
like,
shit.
A year and a half ago, I went to San Diego.
How many minutes?
I did 25, 30. Fuck! And that's not even like a headliner spot. But
that's like an hour to us.
Even then, I was still like, damn, bro, I'm doing like all my fucking jokes right now. Like, shit I haven't done since like my first few weeks. I was like, I'm bringing it all out because I need all of that shit to stretch. And then it helped me out by having like, it was a bar show in San Diego. I took my homie down there, Sean Karen, to feature for me, bro.
Yeah.
So we were just like,
what city was this?
Shit. San Diego, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All the military, all the Marines.
Yeah. Salute, bro. It was like a dope little bar, bro. And then we had like people that were reacting with us, you know. I remember the table in front of me, like the second row behind, like it was a bunch of like Latino spices, bro. They loved it, bro. I'm not sure if they understood what I was saying, but they fucking loved it, bro. Because I was just going back and forth with them, and then like the people over here, and like just making it a good time for like everybody.
I was gonna say, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Dude, you're fucking doing it. You're doing the comedy in the big times and at the Comedy Store, and you're like 25, and that's like you're just trying to soak everything in. You see, I bet you see Brandon Shaw. You see Brian Callen. They're always Joey Cocadillas. Yeah. Sebastian Tino.
Brian Holtzman.
Oh my! I haven't seen him perform.
I'm inviting you right now. Come through late night. He performs usually on a Wednesday.
I have a weekend off next week.
He performs on Saturdays late night and Friday late night sometimes. Like he does the last spot on the main room. So you don't gotta pay anything. We'll just show up and then we'll come through towards like. Well, after 11 it's free, so we can kick it for free. You know,
so the comedy after 11 is free because it's all like the later people.
Yeah.
Who does late shows? Who does anyone?
Yeah, fucking Eleanor Kerrigan, Jack Knight,
Don Auraria,
Jesus Trejo.
How's he doing?
Jesus is killing it, bro. He was just on Gabriel's show on Netflix, bro. He had like a recurring role on that. And then he fucking is on NBC stand up.
I don't have cable.
It's fun. Not okay. NBC.
I don't have. If I have Hulu, I have to get.
It's on YouTube, bro. You can check it out on YouTube. This motherfucker's on like this stand up competition show, and then he's been killing it, bro. Like really killing it. He just came back from Mexico, killing it in Spanish. Yeah. And like I forgot what the Saltero. It was a dope ass spot.
Yeah. There's just a lot of people I have on, and I added too much, and I think I want to go back and unfollow a lot of people, but I want to focus the people who I want to see or doing it, like follow you. And I need to go back to see if with Jesus Trejo and a lot of people. Hooter, Martin, I love those guys. You know, Felipe, just a lot. You know, it's nothing but love.
Johnny Roque, Martin Rizzo.
Martin Rizzo's hilarious. The funniest I think there was a video they had like a whole bunch of fucking bouts, like he was fucking Iron Man 2. If you're in Mexico, a whole bunch of bouts, you're whipping all these 10 or 15 kids. You're trying to get everyone at once.
That's so funny.
Can't miss one. Like
He's
that.
killing it, bro. I remember when I started following him, like barely like 2 years ago. He had like 25,000 followers. He's literally getting 12,000 per year. He's at 50,000, 55,000.
He's only 31.
Yeah, he's young, bro.
I thought he was fucking 19.
Yeah, he looks like he's like young.
Damn, man. Hey, release those sex tapes, man.
Hey, no. You do that to yourself, bro.
He's not releasing them, like, because I heard the episode, like, wait, what's up with the sex tapes?
Yeah,
like,
Felipe asked.
Yeah, he told, like, I have to work on my skills. Like, what, you go back and see what you did wrong, you should do it this way? I used to be like that back in the day, but I'm not sex tape. It's weird looking at myself, like, damn, I lose 10 pounds.
I could lose like a whole 20, 30, 40. Yeah, I need to get shredded. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, but that's about it, man.
Yo, with that being said, MegaMan, any plugs, bro?
Just everything. Like I said,
where can they follow you at, bro?
You can follow me on Instagram, the MegaMan's Podcast. My personal page, MegaMan6980. I'm just like I said. I'm right now traveling, doing a whole bunch of podcasts before my lady has the baby. Before we have the baby in mid-September. So I'm thinking maybe the second week of September. I think she might have it. So that's why. Starting or doing this podcast, after this I got to do another one. I'm doing for a whole week, doing all these podcasts and everything. Then I'm taking 6 months of traveling, staying home, taking her the baby. But I'm putting out an episode every fucking week, and all that stuff as my archive library. And after that, big, better things. I'm gonna have a new logo, new music, just everything and stuff. I got some people in the works, and me and my girl, we're gonna save up, move out. We're gonna get our own place, maybe in Downey or Long Beach.
Downey's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, I want to have a podcast room.
Yeah, you should.
I want to have recliners. I want to have mics. I want to do all that stuff. So when you come on, I'll have pizza. I got beers. I'll have fucking cigarettes.
Nice ass seats.
I'll get the big redwoods.
Yeah. I'll be dope.
I'll be all that stuff. But yeah, that's about it. Subscribe to the MegaMan's Podcast, rate and review and stuff. Because I look at all my people who leave comments on my Apple Podcasts and my stories. I look at who's following me. It's all networking.
Yeah, MegaMan's like all about the people, man. So
all
definitely,
the people.
Yeah, hell yeah, check that out.
Hell yeah,
MegaMan Podcast. MegaMan, thank you so much for being on the Roger That. Appreciate you, bro.
Fuck the heat, but it's okay. I still came out.
The heat, I know, bro. This food for less back alley heat is fucking hot. Yo, we just hit like an hour, bro. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in to Roger That.
Later, guys.
Later, bros.